pour in following the death of Iran's president in a helicopter crash. As part of efforts to achieve industrial development that meets the demands of the present and future, President Bola Tinubu has approved the development of Nigeria's Green Industrial Zone. The President approved the appointment of the Infrastructure Corruption Corporation of Nigeria, Infracorp, as the lead developer of the Evergreen City. The special advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Chief Ajorin Delali, made this known in a statement on Sunday. According to the statement, the Infracorp will oversee the development of the city with a focus on renewable energy technology. Greenex Bank, the CBN, has withdrawn its directive asking banks and payment service providers to collect and remit the cybersecurity levy as outlined in the Cybercrime Prevention and Prohibition Amendment Act of 2024. The CBN announced this in a circular signed by the Director of Payment Systems Management, Mr. Chibuzo FOB, and the Director of Financial Policy and Regulation Department, Mr. Aruna Mustafa. The circular was addressed to commercial banks, payment service providers, non-interest banks, and others. The Federal Executive Council had last week suspended the implementation of the provisions of the law, citing the need for further reviews. The All Progressives Congress led government at the center will soon train and equip Forest Rapid Response Squad with modern technology to tackle banditry and kidnapping. The national chairman of the ruling party, Dr. Bolaji, said that this in Kaduna during a party's Northwest stakeholders meeting. Dr. Ganduje said members of the forest corps who would be trained and kitted with modern equipment will be stationed in forests to keep bandits, kidnappers, and other criminals from using such places for their activities. He submitted that ensuring security of lives and property of the people remains the cardinal objective of the government. Back home, the state chapter of the ruling All Progressives Congress has expressed displeasure at the comments by the former governor of the state and senator representing Ogun East Senatorial District, Otuma Gbenga Daniel, on some ongoing projects in the state. Senator Daniel, in a recent interview, said he initiated some important projects which were underreported, including the iconic Gateway Agro Cargo Airport, started by the administration of Prince Abiodun about 3 years ago. Reacting to Senator Daniel's statement on Sunday, the publicity secretary of APC in the state, Comrade Tunde Olatunjoye, said the statement did not reflect the true nature of things. He insisted that the lawmaker merely announced the proposed airport and the intended location. According to Comrade Olatunjoye, the area proposed for the airport by Senator Daniel's administration remained a thick forest till 2019 when Prince Abiodun mounted the survey. He added that Governor Abiodun came on board with integrity and purpose, leadership skill, which is particularly responsible for the remarkable success the current administration had recorded in the last 5 years. You're listening to the Mayday News on OGBC 90.5 FM. Tributes have continued to pour in from world leaders following the fatal helicopter crash that killed Iranian President Mr. Ibrahim Raisi and the country's Foreign Minister Mr. Hosseini Amir Abdullahian. Indian Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi said he was deeply saddened and shocked by the tragic demise of the Iranian president. China's President Mr. Xi Jinping said the tragic death of Mr. Raisi was a great loss to the Iranian people, adding that China has lost a good friend. Iran's Gulf neighbors, the United Arab Emirates and Qatar, have also mourned the death of President Raisi and Foreign Minister Amir Abdullahian. South Africa's President Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, who recently invited Iran to join the BRICS group, expressed deep regret over the death of President Raisi. President Vladimir Putin of Russia, as well as his counterparts from Turkey, Malaysia, Egypt, among others, have all sent their condolences. In the meantime, Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has assigned Vice President Mr. Mohammed Mokbar to assume interim duties after the death of President Ibrahim Raisi in a helicopter crash on Sunday. Ayatollah Khamenei, in a statement, submitted that it was in accordance with Article 131 of the Constitution. He added that Mr. Mokbar would be required to work with the heads of legislative Raisi, Foreign Minister Hossein Amir Abdullahian and of Iran when the incident occurred. Taiwan's newly inaugurated president, Mr. William Lai, has called on China to stop threatening the island and accept the existence of its democracy. He urged Beijing to replace confrontation with the face of intimidation from China, which has long claimed Taiwan as its own. Beijing described Mr. Lai and its Democratic Progressive Party DPP, which they see as pro-independence, and it has ramped up military incursions around Taiwan's waters and airspace since its election win in January. Such military incursions by China have become the United States has initiated a process for the withdrawal of its military forces from Niger Republic following the directive to be completed